Hello, and welcome to Inventor's Quick Tips. In this episode, we will be talking about the detailed description section, and in particular, about the use and possible pitfalls of pronouns. So here is an example of a snip of a patent application I wrote some time ago. I wrote this for another patent attorney, and upon review, she gave me a critique, which I will show you now. She pointed out that I had used a pronoun that created a possible ambiguity. Here is her comment right out of the Word doc. So she taught me something, and now I'm going to teach you. And by the way, even though I've been doing this for a while, I'm always learning. There is always room to learn more about patents, no matter what. So back to the lesson at hand. Here is the pronoun this that the attorney was concerned with. What is this referring to? Well, it is intended to refer to the computation of the hash. But could this apply to something else, like the appending of it to the end of the data block? Because the second sentence references hashing techniques, most people who are familiar with computer software would know that this refers to the hash and not the appending. But why leave anything to chance? The phrase, which is then, is pretty clear that it refers to the hash. But again, this can also be clarified. So let's take a look at the revised snip now. Here we remove the implicitness and explicitly state the hash is appended to the end of the data block, and the computation of the hash is performed by yada yada yada. So in summary, for the detailed description, reduce the use of pronouns to improve clarity. This can make the writing flow seem unnatural or a bit clunky, right? Because when we normally speak and communicate, we use pronouns quite often, and it speeds up communication. Because if we have to use an object every time it appears in a discussion, it gets very clunky. For example, I went to the store yesterday. When I got to the store, I bought food, then I left the store. When I got home from the store, I realized that I left my phone at the store, so I called someone at the store and found out that my phone was at the courtesy desk. Right? Using the word store for each occurrence sounds a bit awkward, but for the purpose of a detailed description, our main goal is not necessarily natural, free-flowing speech. A key thing to remember is that the detailed description may be scrutinized by people outside of the technical field. So back to our example. The hash function is in the field of computer science. However, if that patent that we wrote is ever litigated in courts, that detailed description might need to be interpreted by a judge or jury that does not have that technical expertise in computer science. For them, it may not be so obvious what the pronoun this was referring to in our example. So we remove all ambiguity by explicitly stating the object, even though that style of writing might be counterintuitive for normal communication. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If so, please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.